I'm going to pop back here, and I've just got a good feeling that the internet's working now. Oh, one step ahead of you. I've got Safari here. Here's one I prepared earlier. And here's the listing for the dentist. So I just want to go in and show you. Oh, yes. Success. Okay. So this is what it looks like when you verify your listing. This is the information I was talking about. So you select your country. I talked about using your company name. Make sure you use the real address. Make sure that you use the email address associated to the domain name. Enter your domain name in. Then your description. This is an area where you can drop some keywords in, but don't be overly spammy. And you want to. It's like writing a meta description. It's a little bit of a sales point. So you want to make sure that you use some good copywriting in there. You know, looking for a dentist in South Yarra, Toorak, Paran or Windsor area. They're some of the areas that we're trying to target. Then it moves into the dentist. Melbourne offers the complete dental care, blah, 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 blah. So you get 200 words. Might as well try and make use of that area as best as you can and put your primary products and services in there as well. So what is it that you're offering? And then underneath here are the categories I was talking about. These ones will pre-populate as you write. So some of these ones, cosmetic dentist, emergency dentistry, a few of those ones are going to be the ones that it pre-populated for me. And then when you look at some of these other ones, these are some other things like wisdom teeth. It's probably not going to be a category, yet we want to put it in there because, again, the algorithm for Google Places is still so early in its infancy. We don't know exactly what's playing a role. We just make sure that we follow these rules of thumb that I'm giving you now. Then you've got, you can select the area in which you service. You can either have it selected, if you select an area, like this, you can select a radius, similar to what Pete was doing in AdWords, very similar, and you can select, here's the area that I work with, and you'd hope by targeting, like this is just me jumping to conclusions, I'm thinking in my head, like Matt Cutts would, the main guy over at Google, I'm thinking, if I further articulate and define who it is my target market is, what's Google's ultimate goal? Google wants to serve the best and most relevant information to the user that's searching. So the more that I can narrow that search and tell Google, here's exactly the type of person that I'm looking for, that'll end up being a better match. So my mind says it's probably a good idea to have that map selected, which I'll go back and do at a later stage. You can enter in your details in there for when you open and that type of thing, and what sort of cache that you do accept, uploading the videos like I talked about, and some images, and it gives you an example of the way that it's going to look over here on the right-hand side. So that's what it looks like from the back end. And on the front end, so now, let's just go back to... actually, we went for... Now, I see this as a huge opportunity. You could almost make a business out of contacting businesses and saying, your Google local hasn't been updated, you don't have a Google listing, I'll charge you $500 or $1,000 to enter it in for you, and you just do what I said. There's a little business model in itself. You can have that one for free. And then having a look here, this is what it looks like on the inside for the actual user who visits it and they've gone more information. See the importance of having a good image because that's what attracts eye, and I've really tried to fill it out. And there's even a little testimonial from David. Oh, he likes going to his dentist. And I'll talk about some of the different characteristics that I think are taken into consideration when they're calculating what's going to come up first. So I'll head back to my presentation.